We have another scratch in today's 7th race, race 7. Take out the 5 Beach Fighter A. The entry is sick. Race 7, scratch 5 Beach Fighter A. Entries are now coming onto the racetrack and on parade for the first race of the afternoon. Number 1 is Jonas Starr, owned by Neil Mouse. Paul Angel driving. Mama Tried from post 2, owned by Chris Davis. Kirk Paris will steer. Dale Spence for Steve Morton aboard number 3. Put it on the card. Number 4 has been scratched. Super Shadow is the 5. Tammy McKay driving for owners Ozzie and Emmons McKay. Don Alice Abbott, the owner of 6, Goshen Lost. Todd Trites in the driver's seat. Danny Romo behind the 7, Ava Jeanski for Bob and Jeff Skinner. Tasty McCollum owns the 8, Pictonians Derby with Bernard McCollum at the helm. Post time in 6 minutes. Only 3 minutes, 3 to post time. Down to 2 minutes, 2 minutes to post time. Final call at the window is less than 1 minute. First race entries moving in behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. It's post time. First race of the afternoon, top of the stretch, has Jonah Star, Mama Tried, putting on the card. Super Shadow, Scotian Lass, Eva Jeanski, and Pictonian's Derby. They are off and pacing. That is Scotian Lass, driving out to grab the early lead as they race into the first turn. Away second, Jonah Star. Outside, Mama Tried is on the limb third. Down at the rail in 4, that is Super Shadow. 5th and crossing over is Ava Jeanski. Then back on the inside, Pictonian's Derby is racing from 6th, 7th and trailing, is put it on the card. They enter the backstretch first time as they head on to the opening quarter. Up front, they're led by Scotian Lass, clear by 4. Driving up on the outside is Ava Jeanski at the rail. Jonah Starr looks at it from 3, holding down the 4 spot as they head on over to the 3/8. That is Mama Tried. Then looking at it from 5 is Super Shadow. Along in 6th is Pictonian's Derby, gapped out a bit at the back. He has put it on the card. 30 and 2 was the opening panel. They make their way past the 3/8 as they continue off the top turn. Scotian Lass continuing to chart the path. 2.5 length margin on the pocket sitting Ava Jeanski. Up on the outside and now mounting the first over challenge, Jonah Starr racing 3rd. Inside trapped at the rail is Mama Tried in 4. Getting a second over toe now from 5. That is Super Shadow. 6th along the rail for Pictonian's Derby to the outside for the back is put it on the card. Into the lower turn. They head now to the 5/8. Still led by Scotian Lass. The half in 1:01 and 3/5 seconds. Ava Jeanski still there second. Put it on the card. Sweeping up 3 wide from the back of the field as they head to 3/4. Ava Jeanski looking to come out of the pocket as they race on to the 3/4 mile mark. It is Scotian Lass the leader. Outside Ava Jeanski second. Mama Tried now at the rail into 3. Now covered up on the limits. Put it on the card. Racing in 4. 5th inside Pictonian's Derby. They head now to the 7/8. Scotian Lass still the boss. Mama Tried is now second. Up on the outside coming 3 wide is Super Shadow 4th. They race past the 7/8 and off the turn. 1:33 was the 3/4. It's still Scotian Lass leading the way. Here comes Super Shadow down the center of the track. Onto the lane they come. It's Scotian Lass. Super Shadow on the outside. Scotian Lass. Super Shadow is closing in. That is put it on the card. That should be closing in on Scotian Lass, but Scotian Lass holding on to win it. Put it on the card. Will finish second. Back the first race winner, number 6, Scotian Lass, 9-year-old bay mare by the Ponderosa, by Don Ellis Abbott, trained by Don, driven by Todd Triton. Scotian Lass taking the opener in 2:05 and 1/5. Race 1 is official. 1 Jonah Star 7th, 2 Mama Tried 4th, 3 Put It On The Card was 2nd, 4 was Scratched, 5 Super Shadow 5th, 6 Goshen Last the winner, 7 Vajinski 6, 8 Pictonians Derby 3rd. 30 and 2 the quarter, the half 101 and 3, 3/4 133 the mile 205 and 1. Top end 742, scratched 5163, 638 try in the first, $198 even, 63 exactor 7160. Upcoming in the second race, number 4 Fedora, bridle change, open hood with cups to closed. And in the third race, scratched sick is number 3 Low Logan. Also a bridle change in the third on 5 Wildcat Jet, open hood with cups to closed. Second race post, first half of the early double in 8 minutes. Here are the entries in the second race. Number 1 I-47, owned by Roy Burton, Mark Webby driving. Paul Angel drives number 2 Mock Believe, who's leased by Christina Gillis and Cody Safdie. Three is Dusty Lane Ms. Vicky, owned by the CC Stables, Kirk Paris up. Danny Romo drives the 4 Fedora, owned by Pam Moore. Arlene Gillis and Logan Laughlin, the owners. Ernie Laughlin, the driver of 5 Western Scott. The 6 Pick and Scoop, Toby McDonald driving for Donna Wilson and Don Anderson. CC Stables own the 7 Walbert, Dale Spence will drive. And Shady Jack from Post 8 gets Dave Carey for owner Steve Morton. Post time for the second in 6 minutes. Less than 3 minutes, less than 3 to post. Final call to wager, only 1 minute. Home Hardware Building Center starting gate moving up for the second race. It's post time. Second race of the afternoon, I-47, Mock Believe, Dusty Limez Vicky, Fedora, Western Scott, Pick and Scoop, Walbert, and Shady Jack. They're off and pacing at the rail. I-47 is a way to grab the early lead from the outside. That's Western Scott charging up 3 wide. Crossing over, looking to grab a seat. Dusty Lane, Miss Vicky in the pocket. Then up into the 4 spot as they head by the opening 8th is Walbert. Coming away, sitting in 5 is Mock Believe. Next in line, that's Fedora from 6. Back in 7 is Pick and Scoop. The early trailer is Shady Jack. They move down the backstretch for the first time as they head past the opening quarter. They're led up front by I-47, a parked out Western Scott. Travels second inside and getting the pocket ride third. That is Dusty Lane Miss Vicky. Followed in the 4 spot by Walbert. Then gapped out in 5 is Mock Believe. Back there racing 6th Fedora. The 7th in line as they round the top turn is Pick and Scoop. And gapping out at the back is Shady Jack, 29 and 2. Was that opening quarter. They race on through the stretch and up past the halfway marker. It's still I-47 in control. Getting the parking ticket. Western Scott still there second. In the pocket third, Dusty Lane, Miss Vicky looking at it fourth. That's Robert. Fifth and looking to the outside is Mock Believe. Then back to Fedora, followed by Pick and Scoop. And well back and trailing is Shady Jack. A half in 59 and 2/5 seconds. They enter the backstretch now for the final time as they approach three quarters. It's still I-47 inside Dusty Lane. Miss Vicky second, 3 high third. That is Robert. Up into contention comes Mock Believe pacing in 4. They head past the 3/4 mile mark and I-47 is the one to catch. Dusty Lane, Miss Vicky second. Then on the outside and racing third is Mock Believe as they continue on to the 7/8 on the outside, and now pressuring for the lead. Mock Believe at the rail is I-47. They turn for home. 3/4 in 1:31 and 3. Mock Believe on the outside. Inside is I-47. They straighten out down the lane. Up on the outside, that's Fedora now third. Down the stretch they come. I-47 fighting back, gamely to win it. Finishing second, Mock Believe. Fedora looking to nose out Dusty Lane, Ms. Vicky for third. Operating back, the second race winner, number 1 I-47, 10-year-old bay-gelded son of P-47. Owned and trained by Roy Burton and driven to victory by Mark Webby. I-47 pacing in 2:03 and 1/5. Here is the complete rundown of race 2. Number 1, I-47, the winner. 2, Mock Believe, second. 3, Dusty Lane, Ms. Vicky, fourth. 4, Fedora, third. 5, Western Scott, seventh. 6, Pick and Scoop, sixth. 7, Walbert, fifth. And the 8, Shady Jack. Did not finish. Top down, your card is 1, 2, 4, 3, 7, 6. 5 did not finish on the bottom. Triactor 1, 2, 4, $44.30. 1, 2 Exactor, $37.10. And the 20-cent Superfecta combination 1, 2, 4, 3, $141.89. Third race coming up. Scratch the 3 Logan. The entry is sick. 5 Wildcat Jet. Bridle change open. Who the cups 2 closed. Post time for the third in 7 minutes. Here are the entries in the third race. 1 is Silver Hill King. Todd Trites driving for Don Ellis Abbott. Arizona Lux from post 2 gets Paul Angel for owner Phil Pinckney. The 3 has been scratched sick. 4 Don't Stand in My Way, owned and driven by Kenny Parker Jr. There's the 7 Montreal Phil by Don Ellis Abbott and Jeff Ellis with Darren Crow in the sulky. 8 is Brookdale Jim, owned by Doug Polly Jr. and Sr. Bernard McCollum will steer. Coming out of the racetrack, the 5-entry Wildcat Jet. Owned by Stephanie Rich. Ernie Laffin will drive. And the 6 Stature Sealster is the lead in post parade. Now coming out of the racetrack and on parade is the 6 Stature Sealster. Over the CC stables, Kirk Paris up. Final call at the windows, less than 1 minute. Home Hardware Building Center starting gates in motion for the 3rd race. It's post time. Third race, top of the stretch, has Silver Hill King, Arizona Bucks, Don't Stand in My Way, Wildcat Jet, Stature Sealster, Montreal Phil, and Brookdale Jim. They're off and pacing away quickly. Arizona Bucks grabbing the early lead on the outside. Montreal Phil at the rail is Silver Hill King. Then coming away in the 4 spot is Don't Stand in My Way. Next in line, Wildcat Jet has 5. Outside Stature Sealster is backing off, and moving up from the inside is Brookdale Jim into the 6th spot. They race out of the opening quarter. Montreal Phil on the outside. Now overtaking Arizona Bucks, who will race out of the pocket. Silver Hill King looks at it from 3. Then Don't Stand in My Way holds down the 4 spot. Racing along in 5, that's Wildcat Jet, followed by Brookdale Jim. And out the back of the field, Stature Sealster is now underway, moving up uncovered as they continue on past the 3/8. 28-2 was the quarter. They continue off the top turn, entering the stretch now as they approach the halfway mark. It's Montreal Phil in control. Arizona Bucks getting the perfect journey in the pocket second, attacking first over as they approach the half is Stature Sealster at the rail. Silver Hill King looks at it from 4. Fifth and moving on the outside now with cover is Brookdale Jim. Shuffle back and locked in is Don't Stand in My Way. Sixth Wildcat Jet on the move from 7. Into the turn, they head to the 5/8 now. The half was in 1 minute flat. They continue into the backstretch. Montreal Phil continuing to show the way. Stature Sealster outside, braving it first over. Arizona Bucks is in the pocket. Brookdale Jim well spotted, getting a second overtoe into contention. Fourth, dropping back. Fifth is Silver Hill King. They race on past the 3/4. Montreal Phil still the leader. Arizona Bucks is second. Brookdale Jim starting up 3 high, trying to get around Stature Sealster as they head now to the 7/8. It's still Montreal Phil a length and a half the lead. Arizona Bucks is second. Third, Stature Sealster. Brookdale Jim is 3 wide. Now overtaking Stature Sealster for third as they straighten out for the stretch drive. They're led home by Montreal Phil. Arizona Bucks. Brookdale Jim on the outside is third. Fourth, Stature Sealster. Down the stretch they come. It's Montreal Phil, and he will win it here in the third. Finishing second is Arizona Bucks. Brookdale Jim third. Chris Davis, check with the test barn, please. Now back is the third race winner, 7 Montreal Phil, 14-year-old gelding by Blissful Hall. Don Ellis Abbott and Jeff Ellis, trained and driven by Darren Crow. Montreal Phil picking up win number 19 on the year, facing the mile in 2:01 3/5. Race 3 is official. 1 Silver Hill King, 5th. 2 Arizona Bucks was 2nd. 3 was scratched. 4 Don't Stand in My Way, 6th. 5 Wildcat Jet, 7th. 6 Statue Sealster, 4th. 7 Montreal Phil, the winner. 8 Brookdale Jim, 3rd. 28 and 2 the quarter, half 1 minute, 3 quarters, 1:30 and 3 in the mile, 2:01 and 3. From the top, 5-2 scratched, 6-7-4-1-3. 7-2-8 try in the third, $54 even. 7-2 exactor, $6. And the 1-7 daily double, $7.90. Fourth race coming up. Scratched transportation is number 8, Grin's Little Flirt. Post time for the fourth in 8 minutes. Here are the starters in the fourth race. Number 1, it's Harry's turn. Dale Spence for Steve Morton. Robbie Smallwood owns and drives number 2, NS Acadian. No, You Didn't Blue Chip is the 3, O'Benil Most. Dave Carey at the lines. The 4 is Delayed in Parade. 5, Go With It. Get Journey Laughing for Gordy McCabe. Elm Grove Matty from post 6, owned by Steve Morton. Kirk Paris in charge. Putnam's New Year, the 7, owned by Leslie and Linda Parker. Kenny Parker Jr. will do the driving, and the 8 has been scratched. Post time in less than 6 minutes. Now on the track and parading is the 4 Giant Slayer, owned by Ian McDonald. Darren Crow drives. Only 3 minutes. Final call at the windows, less than 1 minute. Home Hardware Building Center starting gates on the move for the fourth race. Race number 4 of the afternoon, it's Harry's Turn and Acadian. No, You Didn't Blue Chip, Giant Slayer, Go With It, Elm Grove Matty, and Putnam's New Year. They're off and pacing. Giant Slayer away quickly out the rail. That's It's Harry's turn. Driving out, looking to grab the top spot as they race into the first turn. That's Giant Slayer from the outside, crossing over now to take charge. Also living alertly outside, that's Go With It on the limb second, inside third. It's Harry's turn, followed closely by an Acadian in 4. No You Didn't Blue Chip is the 5th one, back in 6, Elm Grove Matty. And Putnam's New Year is sitting 7th and at the back of the field. They head past the quarter, and now the new leader is Go With It, opening up by 2. Now looking to reclaim on the outside, it's Harry's turn, looking now to grab the lead, and inside is Giant Slayer, looking at it from 3. And as Acadian holds down the 4 spot, gap of 2 to No You Didn't Blue Chip in 5. 6th and moving on the outside, Elm Grove Matty. Putnam's New Year is at the back. 29-1 was the quarter. They travel in front of us now as they approach the halfway point. Outside, it's Harry's turn, trying to wrestle the lead away from Go With It. Go With It intent on holding the lead now as they race into the lower turn. Outside, it's Harry's turn is second. Giant Slayer in the pocket, third. Out second over is Elm Grove Matty, 4th. 5th inside for NS Acadian, then Putnam's New Year. Out and moving third over in 6. No You Didn't Blue Chip is now the trailer. Onto the backside, the half. 1 minute flat. Go With It still there. Leading it by a neck. It's Harry's turn. Outside uncovered second. Into contention now. Well spotted third is Elm Grove Matty. At the rail, Giant Slayer is backing off a bit there. 4th. Outside racing in 5 is Putnam's New Year. They race now to the 7/8. Go With It under pressure from It's Harry's turn. Elm Grove Matty right there looking to pounce third. On the outside racing along in 4 is Putnam's New Year. 1:30-4 was the 3/4. Less than an 8 to come as they move off the top turn. Outside, it's Harry's turn. A slight advantage as they make the final turn. Go With It at the rail second. Here comes Elm Grove Matty now off cover third. Down the stretch, it's Harry's turn. Elm Grove Matty on the outside. It's Harry's turn. Will prevail, finishing second. Elm Grove Matty in third is Go With It. There's the 4th race winner, number 1, It's Harry's turn. 8-year-old brown covered son of Matt Scooter. Owned by Steve Morton, trained by George Renison, driven by Dale Spence. It's Harry's turn in 2:02. Fourth race is official. 1 It's Harry's Turn, the winner. 2 NS Acadian fourth. 3 No You Didn't Blue Chip seventh. 4 Giant Slayer 6. 5 Go With It third. 6 Elm Grove Matty was second. 7 Putnam's New Year fifth, and 8 was scratched. 29 and 1 the quarter, the half 1 minute, 3 quarters in 1:30 and 4. The mile in 2:02 flat. Rechecking from the top. 147 63 25 scratched. 165 try in the fourth race, $321.30. The 1/6 exactor, $78.40. Fifth race, we have no changes to report in race 5. Post time is in less than 8 minutes. Now the entries for the fifth race. 1 is Tiger Town, owned by Malcolm McCacken. Darren Crow driving. Ernie Laughlin will pilot the 2 Jasmo for owner Gregory Francis. Cindy and Joey Green, the owners. Robert Laughlin driving from post 3, Salisbury Quick. 4 is SF Razzmatazz, owned by Mark and Barry Whidden. Mark drives. Sue Carroll, Ian Banks, and Charles McDonald, the owners. Danny Romo driving from post 5, Rockin' Party. Stars above is the 6, owned by Kurt and Bria Harper. Dale Spence driving. Rodney Gillis aboard 7, Aries Aiden. Owners are Donald Beaton and Adam Pond. And Brookdale Buster is the 8, Bernard McCollum for Doug Polly Jr. and Sr. Fifth race post in 6 minutes. Only 3 minutes to post time. Only 2 minutes, 2 to post time. We're down to 1 minute. Last chance to wager on the 5th. Fifth race entries moving in behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. It's post time. Race number 5 of the afternoon, Tiger Town, Jasmo, Salzburg Quick, SF Razzmatazz, Rockin' Party, Stars Above, R.E. Zayden, and Brookdale Buster. They're off and pacing away quickly. That's Jasmo out in search of the early lead. Also leaving alertly is Rockin' Party, and for the far outside, That is Stars Above out there in the 3-wide path as they head by the opening 8th, racing into the backstretch for time 1. Stars Above 3 wide in search of the lead. In the center is Rockin' Party. Down at the rail, that's Jasmo. They're still 3 deep, battling for the lead as they head on to the opening quarter. Now Rockin' Party will emerge with the top spot. Outside of Park second is Stars Above at the rail in 3. That is Jasmo. Looking at it from 4 is Salzburg Quick back in 5, and unhurried Tiger Town. Looking at it from 6, that is SF Razzmatazz. Then we go back into 7 and find RE's 8, and the trailer is Brookdale Buster. The quarter paced in 28 seconds flat as they round the top turn into the stretch now. First time as they approach the halfway mark. Rockin' Party is the boss. Out there by 2 lengths. Stars Above in pursuit from the pocket second. Outside now first up. Here comes Tiger Town third. Out the rail in 4. That is Jasmo. Followed by Salzburg Quick from 5. Outside and moving in 6th. That is SF Razzmatazz. Then Brookdale Buster and RE's 8, and is now the trailer. Onto the 5/8 they head. The half 58 seconds flat as they continue on to 3/4, and Rockin' Party leads the way. Outside is Tiger Town now as they race on down the backside. Final time, Tiger Town now sticking a neck in front, battling back. Rockin' Party at the rail second. To the outside third. There goes Stars Above. Fourth on the inside is Jasmo from 5. That's SF Razzmatazz, but Tiger Town has taken over. Opening up now by 2.5 lengths. Rockin' Party trying to hang in second. Outside Stars Above third. 3 wide. Fourth is SF Razzmatazz. 3/4 in 1:29. They turn for home, and Tiger Town on a 5-length lead as they drive down the lane. Final time, it's all Tiger Town here in the 5th race. The battle for the place spot. Stars Above closing in SF Razzmatazz. Tiger Town will win it. Stars Above and SF Razzmatazz. Now back the 5th race winner, number 1, Tiger Town, 6-year-old brown son of Shark Gesture, all by Malcolm McCacken. Trained by Malcolm, Darren Crow in the bike, his second winner of the afternoon. Tiger Town, 2 minutes and 1/5. Fifth race is official. 1 Tiger Town the winner, 2 Jazzbo 8th, 3 Salzburg Quick was 4th, 4 SF Razzmatazz 3rd, 5 Rockin' Party 6th, 6 Stars Above 2nd, 7 Aries 8 and 5th, and 8 Brookdale Buster was 7th. Quarter 28 to half, 58 3/4 and 129, and the mile in 2 minutes 1/5. Rechecking from the top, your card reads 184-362-57. 164 fifth race try, $487.10. The 1/6 exactor, $41.20. There was no winning Superfecta ticket sold. The Superfecta carryover, $27.25. Coming up in races 6 and 7, the late doubles, scratches in race 6. Take out the 5, catch 22. The entry is sick. Race 7, 2 scratches. Number 2, Mortal Kombat is lame. And 5, Beach Fighter A, sick. Post time for race 6 in 8 minutes. Here are the entries in race 6. 1 is Distinctive Rusty, owned by Andrea and rider Matthews Renison, Dale Spence driving. Badlandia from post 2 has Kenny Parker Jr. at the lines for Paula White. Chantel Gillis and Dana Ghetto, the owners. Paul Angel driving. Number 3, Rusty Riley. Electric Sill from post 4. Robert Laffin will catch drive for Andrea and rider Matthews Renison. The 5 is out. 6, Rambling Lily, owned by Alan Jones and Norm Lashir with Todd Trites in the sulky. The 7, Rodden Golddigger, who's delayed in post-parade. He's owned by Donnie Ellis. Rodney Gillis will drive. Only 5 minutes. And now coming onto the track is the 7 entry Rodden Golddigger. Only 3 minutes. Only 2 minutes. Last call, only 1 minute post time. Sixth race entries are now in the hands of the starter. Home Hardware Building Center starting gate is on the move. Race 6, top of the stretch, Distinctive Rusty, Badlandia, Rusty Roddy, Electric Sill, Rambling Lily, and Rodden Golddigger. They're off and pacing with Rusty Roddy away quickly to grab the early lead. From the outside, that's Rambling Lily. Down at the rail, Distinctive Rusty comes away third, followed out fourth by Badlandia. Then back in 5 is Electric Sill. The early trailer is Rodden Golddigger. Moving by the 8th into the backstretch now as they head to the opening quarter. Rambling Lily on the outside. Now to take over the lead from Rusty Riley, who will yield and take the pocket ride. Gapped out third. That's Distinctive Rusty. Looking at it from 4 is Badlandia. The 5th in line is Electric Sill. And Rodden Golddigger sits back there trailing in 6th. They continue single file on their way to the 3/8 and Rambling Lily now dictating the pace, leading it by a length and a quarter. With Rusty Riley getting a good journey in the pocket second. The opening panel, a snappy 27-4 as they round the top turn, entering the stretch, approaching the half. And it's Rambling Lily in control. In for the two-hole ride, that's Rusty Riley, followed closely third now by Distinctive Rusty. Next in line 4th is Badlandia. 5th and looking to the outside is Electric Sill. And Rodden Golddigger is still treading the field. They head now to the backside for the final time. Rambling Lily the one to catch. 59-3 was the half. Now quickly on the outside, Electric Sill mounting the first overbid second. Inside Rusty Riley third. Rodden Golddigger getting towed up into contention now, spotted 4th. 5th inside is Distinctive Rusty, and Badlandia comes off the rail from 6th. They arrive at the 3/4 and it's still Rambling Lily in control of the inside. Now reclaiming second, Rusty Riley. Electric Sill all done now third inside, moving up 4th. Distinctive Rusty now into 3. They head past the 7/8, 3/4 and 1:31. It's still Rambling Lily, Rusty Riley right there yet to move from the pocket. Second, third, Distinctive Rusty down the stretch they come. And it's Rambling Lily inside is Rusty Riley. Second, Rambling Lily, Rusty Riley, Rambling Lily winning at second. Rusty Riley in third is Distinctive Rusty. Now putting back the winner of race 6, number 6, Rambling Lily, 8-year-old daughter by Articulator, owned by Alan Jones and Norm Legier, trained by Alan Jones. Todd Trites picking up his second win on the day. Rambling Lily with her 10th seasonal win, pacing the mile in 2 minutes, 3/5. The winner of today's chase, the ace draw, was Melissa Skinner. Melissa, could you please check with the race office? Race 6 is official. 1 Distinctive Rusty third, 2 Badlandia fifth, 3 Rusty Ronnie second, 4 Electric Sill 6, 5 was scratched, 6 Rambling Lily the winner, and 7 Rodden Goldigger fourth. Quarter in 27 and 4, half 59 and 3, 3/4 1:31 the mile, 2 minutes 3/5. Top down 3:52, 6 scratched 1-4. 6-3-1 try in race 6, 13-10, 6-3 exactor 670. Seventh and final coming up, we have 2 scratches. 2 Mortal Kombat is out lame. 5 Beach Fighter A is sick. Post time for the 7th in 8 minutes. Horses coming onto the track and parading for the 7th and final. It's a $4,500 claiming event. Number 1 is Shadow Phil. Paul Langell driving for owners Devon and Chuck O'Connor. The 2 is out. 3 Always Reese. Robert Laughlin for Andrea and Ryder Matthews Runnison. Kerry Saunders, owner of 4, Jerry's Beach, Ernie Laughlin up. Beach Fighter A has been scratched 6 PH Powerful. Mark Webby catch driving for Hugh McKay. Dinger 2 is the 7 of Sherry McKinnon. Robbie Smallwood driving. And number 8, Softic Sealster, will be delayed in post parade. He's owned by Donald Beaton and will be driven by Rodney Gillis. Post time for the 7th and final in 5 minutes. Less than 3 minutes. Steve McLeod, check with the paddock, please. Steve McLeod. The 8 Saftic Sealster is delayed at the paddock with a thrown shoe. Still time to wager here on the 7th. The 8 Safdie Sealster has returned to the racetrack. He'll take one score and then go directly to the starting gate. Please note here in the 7th and final, the starting gate will be starting the horses with the wings in the closed position due to a malfunction with the starting gate wings. They will be closed for the start of the 7th race. Home Hardware Building Center starting gates on the move for the 7th and final. It's post time. Seventh race has Shadow Phil, Always Race, Jerry's Beach, PH Powerful, Dinger 2, and Softic Sealster. They're off, and as they leave the gate out the rail, that is Shadow Phil away to grab the early lead. Crossing over is Dinger 2 to take a tuck in the pocket, second away. Third, that's Always Race, followed out by Jerry's Beach in 4. Back on the inside, racing in 5 is PH Powerful and the early trailer Softic Sealster. They're in single file fashion now as they head down the backside first time, heading on to the opening quarter. Up front, Shadow Phil will set the early tempo, leads by a length and a quarter. Dinger 2 will travel in the pocket. Next in line, Always Reese from 3. Then Jerry's Beach holds down the 4 spot. Back in 5, PH Powerful. And still at the back is Softic Sealster. No change. They're still single file as they race on to the 3/8. Quarter was reached in 29 and 2. They make their way off the top turn, and in front of us now for the first time as they approach the halfway point, Shadow Phil going unchallenged on the front end. Still there by a length and a quarter. Staying in the pocket is Dinger 2. The outside now. First over comes Always Reese 3rd. And picking up cover on the outside, PH Powerful 4th. 5th inside is Jerry's Beach, and Softic Sealster is the 6th one. On to the backside now for the final time. Shadow Phil unpressured up front. Still a length and a quarter on Dinger 2. Then gapping out is Jerry's Beach 3rd. Always restalled outside 4th. The half in 102. On down the backside. Final time. Shadow Phil and Dinger 2. They still sit 1-2. Outside Always Race 3rd. Jerry's Beach 4th. Coming 3 high from 5 is PH Powerful. And Softic Sealster is still trailing. Heading now to the 7/8. And they're still led by Shadow Phil. Dinger 2 out of the pocket. Out 3 wide. That is PH Powerful. Pacing along in 3. Inside racing 4th Always Reese. They continue off the top turn and straighten out for the stretch drive. Shadow Phil trying to hold on. 131 and 2 was the 3/4. Shadow Phil. PH Powerful up on the outside. Second inside. Third Always Reese. But it's Shadow Phil, and Shadow Phil will win it. Second is Always Reese, and third that's PH Powerful. There's the 7th race winner, number 1, Shadow Phil, 4-year-old brown gelding by Shadow Play, owned by Devin and Chuck O'Connor, trained by Devin O'Connor and driven by Paul Angel. Shadow Phil, 202 2/5. Seventh race is official. 1, Shadow Phil, the winner. 2 was scratched. 3, Always Reese, second. 4, Jerry's Beach, 6. 5 was scratched. 6, PH Powerful, third. 7, Dinger 2, fourth. And 8, Saftic Sealster, fifth. 29 2 the quarter, half a minute 2/5, 3/4, 131 2, bottom 202 2/5. Top down, your card is 1 scratched, 2, 6 scratched, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 6 try in race 7, $47 even. 1, 3 exactor, $13.50. And the daily double combination 6, 1 return $16.30. That concludes this afternoon's card of live racing here at Truro Raceway. Don't forget to join us once again next Sunday afternoon. First race post time is 1 p.m.